Just take it. What's the easiest position in the restaurant? In the restaurant.
Oh, I would definitely say the bar back, the busser, the dishwasher, because...
The easiest position, being a fucking server. Being a server is probably the easiest.
Have you been a goddamn server?
I've been a server.
I
was front of the house. I used to be front of the house. I used to be a server back in the day.
People
and then I turned back
treat
in the
you
house.
like you are... It's insane. It's pretty hard.
Welcome to Line Check's Battle of the Houses. This is a contest featuring back of house and front of house. These are all service industry and hospitality professionals.
Hi, I'm JoJo. I work at the V Room. I've been a bartender there for 9 years. I've been working in restaurants and bars, and I'm representing front of house today on Line Check.
Hey, what's up? I'm Waldo from Waldo's Pizza. I do pop-ups here in Long Beach. I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona. I've been in the hospitality industry since I was 17, working in hotels. Now I cook, but specialty now is I'm a pizza guy, so yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Sure.
What's the rudest thing you've said to a back of house or front of house worker? Oh, chefs are mean. I know you have some.
No, but that's your question.
I'm not rude to back of house. I love my people in the back of house. But now currently working at the V Room, I'm front of house, middle of house, and back of house. I feel like I do it all there. If I want to look back to maybe working in restaurants.
That you were having a bad day?
Where's my fucking food? Hurry up, these people are gonna walk out. That's probably the meanest thing I've ever said.
That's not even that bad.
I'm not mean. My chefs have been mean to me. My chefs have been mean to me.
I can see that.
I can think of a lot of mean things they've said to me. I can't think of a lot of mean things I've said to them.
Nothing specific? There's
No,
not like,
just
there's
that.
Not like
Where's
that
my
one...
goddamn food? Hurry the fuck up. What are you doing with your life?
It's pretty universal.
Make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was working at a pizza shop, and this poor girl, she must have been like 19 years old. She gave the wrong order to the wrong customer, and the right customer came and was like looking for the order, and they were like couldn't find it, and so I started tripping because we're busy as fuck, and I was like, I forget her name, whatever. I was like, get that girl off the floor. She can't work the front. I don't know what the fuck she does here, but she needs to start folding boxes in the back and just, that's it. Or send her home.
I want her out of here.
And that poor girl was like, started crying. And I felt like pretty bad afterwards, and I apologize. But like, that was pretty rough. I don't know why I was so stressed out about that for that moment. But yeah, that was probably one of many bad moments.
Basically, chefs just yell at their front of house people.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I just like that was like the first thing that came to mind, honestly, because it's like there's so many times that I've like yelled at front of the house.
Well, I actually have a good one. I once had one of my cooks tell me, "This is your last day working here." And I was like, "Okay, bitch." That's my story. I'm nice to them.
That was back of the house towards you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that poor
I continued to work there.
Yeah. And yeah, that was
What happened to the girl you were mean to? Was she fired?
No, she did exactly what I said. She just tucked in the corner and started folding.
Was she improved at her job? Did she improve with your...
Yeah, she got better, but like she was walking on eggshells around me after that for sure. So it was pretty rough. I felt bad after.
No one
but
likes
like
to
in the moment when you're just like in the shit and you're just like I don't know. I was like way too serious about that situation. So I take it back, but I'm okay that I did that. But like I felt bad in that.
The world kept turning.
Yeah. So yeah, poor girl. Don't make people crying over. All right.
You beat me.
What's the dumbest request you've ever received from a customer?
Can you charge my phone? Can you make me an adios,
I do that shit
motherfucker?
all the time.
What's your specialty? Those are it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so since I make pizza, the dumbest shit, fucking hate gluten-free requests. This got to be the most ridiculous, dumbest thing ever. It's like
Cauliflower crust.
we do it, but it's lame. And then not only that, but like if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, that's even like
Shouldn't be eating pizza.
so like literally just probably like 2 days ago, I made a gluten-free mushroom olive oil pizza. That was probably the most recent dumbest shit I've ever heard.
But Waldo's Pizza
No,
doesn't
Waldo's
make.
Pizza will never probably be
Waldo's
gluten-free.
Pizza does not bend.
No.
It's a work of art.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the dumbest shit. It's like a gluten-free, non-dairy pizza. That's ridiculous.
We don't tolerate that.
I mean, if you're gluten-free because you're actually like celiac, I feel for you. But if you're just out there trying to do it, like.
I think you need a shot after that one. I think you do. I'll pour.
Don't be lame. Don't be lame.
I'll pour a little
Just fucking
splash
eat
from-
organic shit or something. Like, come on, ferment it. I don't know, whatever.
Agreed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cheers.
Well, here's to us.
Let's
Here's
eat some good food.
Okay.
I'm fast. Have you ever walked out of a job?
Woo.
You go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, do we have enough time?
Fuck. I think I've done that a couple times. I haven't walked out without actually like cussing out the owner or like.
You
manager.
cussed out the owner and walked out of a job. You have done that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How many times?
For sure once. I'm trying to think if there's twice for sure. 2 times. So I wouldn't say I walked out like I was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed, blah, 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 I'm out. It was literally like me and this tequila's got me. It's gonna be having me talk a lot of shit.
The tequila's got you.
Yeah, I've definitely had arguments with management above me, and I wasn't gonna just like roll over and take it. So I was like, well, fuck you guys, so I'm out. So yeah.
It's a lot of confidence and a really cool, and it can be a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have never done that. I have worked at all my jobs for so many years at a time. Each job I've had has been 5+ years. So when I get one place, I stay there for a long time. I love my job, I need the money, and I come in and I do it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I have had some hard ones. When working in a new business, a startup, a new restaurant, a new bar is the 7th layer of hell, as you know, and you've opened a lot of places. I've only opened one place, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I worked there until the bitter end, and that was it.
It's more common for somebody to storm out or like go on break and never come back. Used to happen all the time working at Bestia and Pavel, and it was just like high volume, 500 covers a night, and it was like there was a pasta station at Bestia. It was like there was multiple times where everybody showed up at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Everybody went on break at like 4. We opened at 5, and 4:30 rolled around, and the dude on position 3 on pasta
Said, I just can't do it.
Didn't come back.
I just can't.
And it was just like, the fucked up thing about it is that like all the chefs knew, so there was always a backup. There was always like, all right, well, if someone doesn't show up, there would always be like a backup sous chef to cover that position because of that. But yeah.
Well, if it was such an unlivable working situation.
Yeah, but some people thrive in it, some people don't. But like, it is what it's different for everybody. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there's different levels to the walking out situation. Just take it. What's the easiest position in the restaurant? In the restaurant.
Oh, I would definitely say the bar back, the busser, the dishwasher, because they don't have to talk to anybody. They don't have to talk to the public or to the population. So that's my opinion. It is, they work hard, hell yeah, but it's easier than talking to people and thinking. So.
I automatically want to gravitate towards hosts, but that's not true.
The host is
It's not
insane
true.
hard.
It's not true. That's like what you want to think, or
People
like
are
what
mean
you
to-
want to assume, because it's like it's usually like a young girl, and she's like 19, 20, she's in college, or she's like going to school or something.
My daughter is a host in restaurants. It is
She's
so
the host
hard.
at the Attic. It's like that's a busy
And at
restaurant.
breakfast bar. People
Oh.
are like so mean to
Both
her,
of them?
and she's like, do you even know who my mom is? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I always say that because hostesses actually like they can make or break the evening for the restaurant, for especially
First
for cooks.
person you
So
see,
it's
you want them to be
not
great.
the easiest for sure, but
It's very
everybody
hard.
assumes that it's the easiest. But the easiest position, being a fucking server. Being a server
You're
is
insane.
probably the easiest.
Have you been a goddamn server?
I've been a server.
You
I was
fight.
front of the house. I used to be front of the house. I used to be a server back in the day.
People
and then I turned
treat
back
you
at the house.
like you are. It's insane. It's pretty hard.
Well, it depends on what type of server. If you're at a server and you have back servers, then you got it made.
I've never
But
heard
if
of
you're a
that.
server and you're busting all your own tables and you're doing all that, then you're like everything. But if you're a server, you have a
I'm
back
everything of
server,
you.
and it's like, oh, I have to course 4 things and just walk around. And if you're a server and you have a som, then you're chilling. So yeah.
Yeah, then people are like rude to you for no reason because they're having a bad day or they think you're trying to talk to their boyfriend or something. It's crazy.
Well, that's in
Working
the
at
bartending
Tantalum,
world, yeah.
I worked at Tantalum. It was crazy all the time. People are like, act like you're subhuman. It's pretty interesting. So I think that's hard. I think that the jobs like the barbacks, when you don't have to look people in the eye or speak to them,
Okay.
that's an easier job. My opinion. Thank you so much. Should we cut it at that?
All right, I'll leave it at that.
Bam. What's the most annoying thing a front of house or back of house worker does? We can't generalize, but what's I'm asking you, do you want to just take the shot? You want to answer the
Yeah.
question? What's the most annoying thing a front of house worker does?
When front of the house doesn't contributes to family meal and they complain about the food. That is the
You
biggest
know
thing.
me, I'll eat anything.
No, you're probably fine, but like.
What do we have?
Like
I'll
next
take
to-
it.
Like the entire back of the house kitchen is like in the shits, and then we're like trying to put a family meal, and they're like, pasta again, again, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like. Anyways, yeah.
I'm putting these on. You want a little more? See, I can't take a big shot. Oh, that's a big
Trade.
one. Okay, yeah.
do that.
I'll have this
Yeah.
little one.
All right.
I'm just
That's
putting
the
these
most
on
annoying
deck.
thing ever. Was when front of the house complains about family meal.
I never
And
complain
they're
about
like,
free food.
Like we've been there 3 hours prior. We pump out family meal, and then
You're bitter,
and then,
dude.
No, I'm not. I'm just like I'm just being honest here. You know what I mean? We still do it, and we hear it all the time. It's like salt. This pasta's salty. There's not enough chicken in it, or like something. It's just I'm just like, come on now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that everyone's complaining. I'll eat anything that you make, and I love food. Everybody knows that. If you know me well, you know I'm eating.
Every
all the
now
time.
and then, the bartenders they put up like some agua frescas or something. That's like cool, but yeah.
That's nice. This is a weird question for me because it's been a while since I worked in a restaurant. I work in the bar, and we do really work together, do all the jobs. There's no like, you do this and I do that. So that's why I said I feel like I'm front of house, middle of house, and back of house. So what's the most annoying thing a back of house worker does? I'm gonna say this again, lose their temper and be mean to servers or bartenders about the tickets, the order. You know, when I put in a special order that's this long with shit like this, I'm not doing that for fun. It's because I have people out there that ask me for that shit. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. So don't yell at me about my ticket. That isn't for me. It's for somebody else. That's the most annoying thing a back of house worker does to me, is yell at me about my ticket when it ain't my ticket, it's for a customer.
Gotcha.
Make it. How about make it? What do you think?
If
You
it was
complain
if
about
it was,
tickets
it was
this long.
yes, for sure. But like, if it was, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty biased. If it was you and we were working together, I'd be like, okay, Jojo, what do you need? But
Okay.
if you're somebody in front of the house I don't like, it's like.
Why would you let them make these modifications? Because they're the customer, they're right, and they're paying.
Yeah.
I like when restaurants put on the menu no modifications.
Yeah, and then it happens anyways.
I got it, I'm fast. Okay, before we even read the question, we're gonna take the tequila.
There you go.
Okay.
Salud.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever dated anyone from work?
Will you take a shot when you don't want to answer it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
Should
a
we
shot.
pour? Oh, Waldo, this could have been the best.
Well, I mean,
part of
no,
our
I'll take a
show.
shot and answer it. Yes.
okay.
You know what I mean? Duh.
You've dated someone from work
Duh. Yeah, for sure.
that you worked with.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, have you?
No, because I'm an actual saint. So
Oh, no, out of all this, really?
I'm
Out of
not
all
fucking
this,
with the
you never-
people I work with. No.
Yeah.
He knows. I'm like a
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
person.
yeah.
I'm not like a normal person. I'm not fun. I don't know why you guys brought me on here.
I'll take a shot.
Cheers.
Here.
Let's cheers.
Yeah. Yes, duh. That's a.
Tell us a juicy story.
No, I don't want to. No, there's no.
An old one.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't want to
I've
say
kissed
anything.
somebody I've worked with.
But dated.
Never.
I feel like this, like.
I've never,
I mean, I'm not going to elaborate on anything, but I feel like it's very like, it's pretty normal
the dating in the
for like
restaurants is
back of the
rampant.
house to like meet like a cute like server and start dating them, and then like something turns into something or it turns into nothing or whatever. It's very, very normal.
It's so common.
Yeah, extremely common. All right. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done at work that no one saw? That's a good one. Actually, I don't know
I have
about
it so
that one.
easy. I know. I've worked in the
Everybody-
same
there's so
place
many
for
eyes.
so long. I mean, we clown each other so much at work, and there is no embarrassment at the V Room because we have no shame as coworkers. We love each other so much, and we love our customers and our people. They videotape me at work all the time, not working and just watching TV, watching The Simpsons. I mean, is that embarrassing? I don't know. That's more incriminating than anything else. Oh, and my boss also films me like eating stuff that I wouldn't normally eat, like fast food chains we won't name on this show, and watches me on the cameras eating and like sends me a picture of me eating. That's it.
Yeah.
Just being a jackass. Not working, watching TV. What happened to you embarrassing at work? Did you fall down? Did you poop your pants? And what did you do?
I'm trying to think. I don't like. It's funny because like
We don't get embarrassed.
No, there's so many eyes like in back of the house that there's no like. Everybody saw everything. Everybody sees everything.
Wow. Fast.
If your restaurant had a theme song, what would it be?
My song of the V Room is, I don't know if this is going to be too obscure for people, Matthew Wilder, Break My Stride. If you guys can insert that into this and be like, dun, 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 and like play the song. Also, New Order, Age of Consent, any New Order song, that's just like so V Room. The Cramps, stuff like that, that's very V Room. Your restaurant, Waldo's Pizza,
Oh, if Waldo's Pizza, it
had
would
a
be
theme
like,
song.
it'd be like Breaking the Law by like Judas Priest.
You're
Breaking the Law, right? Because like that's what I'm like.
a metal
That's what
song.
I'm doing
Your favorite
when I
song
do
is
pop
Rat,
rock.
I'm Insane.
Yeah, but like that song is one of my favorite songs. But the theme song to Waldo's Pizza would be like Breaking the Law.
Did I ruin that? Wow. Should back of house and front of house share tips equally?
I would say yes.
No. I have to deal with bitches in my face going crazy and tripping. You guys are gonna get paid more. I wanna give you guys money when you make it. I wanna tip you guys, but I'm not gonna give you half my tips. I work in
So that
V
means
room.
that you answered with no. Is that a no
I'm
or a
gonna
yes?
tip you, but not equal. That question
So
maybe
that's
is,
a no.
should we share tips? Yes. Should they be equal? No.
Yeah, it depends on. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It depends on the circumstances. But
I'm the front of house, middle of
I would
house,
say
and back
yes.
of house now.
My immediate answer is yes. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Anyways.
I'm gonna put you out there with some Karens and see how you do. You have a great personality.
I'll deal with them.
There's an ecosystem and it has to work
Okay.
this way.